Hi, everybody. I just wanted to have a quick chat to you about trauma. I've been meaning to do this for a while, as always, but here I am. So, look, trauma is something we can't shy away from in clinic because it's something that gets lodged in the nervous system, and so many of our dysfunctions can come from held emotions or stuck emotions from that trauma. And there's so many different layers as well. We have to remember that. So when we're talking trauma, we can think of really big things. So we've got your childhood sexual abuse, your domestic violence, rape, car accidents, but there's also trauma associated with severe health or uh, children being diagnosed with, your child being diagnosed with certain issues, sudden loss and grief, and it's all relative as well. There's a spectrum of trauma. It doesn't really matter though, because in the end, it's a moment where we haven't felt safe and we felt so vulnerable that we've had to protect ourselves. So when working with trauma, we really need to have these key things set up. So we need to, one, provide a safe place. So that means that it's a space where there's no judgment and there's no fixing. It's a space of pure listening, and there isn't any judgment over whether something's real or not, or bad or not, or bad enough or not. It's taking everything seriously and putting your client in that highest regard and just listening. Um, and that also means as well providing a safe place for yourself. So making sure that you've got the support network around you needed to learn about what this client's going through, and properly refer on if you need. One of the biggest things I teach in trauma is learning to gain control over the breath again. Um, and when we're tense, we will hold our breath in and we won't breathe out a lot. And so you get that imbalance of carbon dioxide in the body. So no matter which therapy you come from, you can teach your client how to breathe out for longer than they breathe in. And teaching them that means that they'll be less prone to anxiety and panic attacks, and they'll be able to gain control over those flashbacks or thoughts. And it's not about stopping them, it's just about feeling more in control of yourself and your body and your vulnerabilities. So, what you do is you get them to place their hands on their belly and breathe. Start with the breath out. So, breathe out for 5 and breathe in for 4. And just doing that regularly for 5-10 minutes a day. That's a really good place to start. Um, and then you can start to see the emotional stuff that comes up with that. So it's going to really depend on which therapy you're at here, and what you do. But I think the main thing is that we are allowing our clients to feel really held and feel safe, and to know that it's all going to be okay, and that you're not there just to fix things. When you understand that trauma is a layered thing, um, and they don't just have to cope better or manage better. It's really about, trauma needs to be heard and needs to be held, um, and most of the time they know how to heal themselves. They just need permission to speak it and to explore it. So that's a really quick intro to working with trauma. And I would love to hear some questions about what to do when trauma comes up, or what you want me to talk about more. Would you like some more on the research side, or would you like more discussions and client cases and things like that? But let's get really interactive with this, and um, take a step forward to holding uh, trauma in whatever way we can, because it's a really, really important area. And it doesn't mean you have to become a trauma specialist. It just means that you're prepared for whatever comes through your door, and you're not ever putting a block up for your client saying, oh, no, I can't go there. It's allowing whatever to come up in clinic to come up. on whatever level that is. But thank you guys again. Really tiny little chat, but stay tuned for more.